What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones at 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 drift tune and build video. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving into this 2002 Chevy Corvette Z06. We're going to get into the build, followed by the tune. Then we're going to take it out to the mountain to see if we can 3-star the zone and also put down 1,000,000 points. Let's dive right into it. Without wasting any time, let's dive into the build of this car. So for our conversion, for the motor swap, we took out the stock motor and then we went with the LS 6.2 V8. We left the car rear wheel drive. And then we end up putting twin turbos on it. For our drivetrain, we have the race clutch. We have the race transmission, the race driveline, and the drift differential. Under platform and handling, we have our race brakes, our drift springs and dampers, our front and rear anti-roll bar race. We have a race roll cage, and then we have a race weight reduction. For air and appearance, I didn't put anything on there because you can only do the front bumper with the Forza bumper, or you can do the rear wing with the Forza wing, and I didn't really like neither one of those. Jumping over into our tires and rims. For the compound, we're using Horizon Semi-Slicks. You guys can also use the regular Semi-Slicks if you like. For the front tire width, we left it stock at a 265 in the front. And then for the rear tire width, we left it stock with a 295 in the rear. For our rim size in the rear, we left the stock at 18. And then for our rim size in the front, we bumped it up to match the rear at 18 as well. If you guys didn't know, most Corvettes come staggered with the smaller rim in the front. For the rim choice, we are using the Specialized rim styles, I believe, and we are using the Work Genosis HS202. For our front track width, we have it maxed out. And then for our rear track width, we left it stock because if you go maxed out or anything else, it sticks out a little too far for me. And then lastly, jumping over to our engine components, we have the Sport intake, the race fuel system, the race ignition, the race valves, the race camshafts, race exhaust, sport engine block, race pistons, race twin turbo, the race flywheel, sport oil and coolant, and then lastly we have a race intercooler, giving this car 1,000 horsepower with 838 foot-pounds of torque. Then jumping over into the tune, we have 28 PSI in the front with 18 in the rear. For our gear ratio, we have a 390 final drive with a 246 first gear, a 164 second, a 122 third, a 100 fourth, and then I matched up our fifth and sixth at 0.88, giving this car like a 5-speed kind of feel. For our alignment, we have -5 degrees camber in the front with 0 toe in the rear. With 0 camber in the rear. For our toe in the front, we have 1.2 toe out in the front with -1.5 toe in the rear. And then lastly, for our caster angle, we have it at 7 degrees. For the roll bars, we have 35.5 in the front with 30.40 in the rear. For our springs, we have a 672-pound spring in the front and then a 448-pound spring in the rear. And then for our ride height in the front, we have the raised all the way up at 4.8 and the rear raised all the way down at 3.6. For our dampening, we have a 7.8 front rebound stiffness with a 6.8 rear rebound stiffness. And then for our bump stiffness, we have 5.8 in the front with a 5.0 in the rear. Jumping over into our aero, we don't have any aero put on the car, so we can't adjust it. They're both locked. And then for our brake and balance, we have it at 0%. And then for our brake pressure, we have it at 80%. And then lastly, for our differential, we have 80% acceleration with a 30% deceleration. That was the build. This is the tune. Let's take it out to our drift zone. All right, guys, we done made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's get some heat into these tires and let's send it downhill. Oh, before we get started, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the license plate that I use in Forza, I actually have that license plate on one of my vehicles, like IRL. I figured you guys like to know that. It's a little fun fact that you guys probably didn't know. I'm trying to think here what else I gotta update you guys on. Oh, update. This will probably be my last video using my old 20 series graphics card. My new one should actually be here today, so now I can actually play my game. Hopefully play the game the way it should be played with the graphics I would like, because I'm more of a graphics kind of guy. I mean, the FPS is kind of secondhand to me. I like graphics, and I didn't know that playing at 1440 with the 20 series is kind of pushing it to its limits, and I've always wondered why I struggle with my FPS. So this should be my last video with the 20 series graphics card. Now, some information about this build of the car. I've had this car. I've had a couple of these cars built, and I never really liked the way they felt. Like, I don't know why. Like, the C5 doesn't feel like the C6 or 7 at all. I mean, hell, even the C8, it just don't feel the same. And I was just like, you know what? Let me take some time and actually build the C5, see if I can get it to feel kind of good. And I did. Like, I mean, it's on a 295, a little bit bigger than what I would want it to be on, but I mean, I can't complain. It's a Corvette, so I'm not surprised. But the car handles well. The car drives very good. When I first started building it, I started to lose it a little bit. It was a little twitchy for me, and then it was a little snappy for me, and then I just had to work some settings out with the dampening stuff. 'Cause I think I had my dampening a little too stiff in the front, and the car was wanting to like unload really fast, and it made it was horrible. But I mean, with a little bit of work and some spring adjustments, it turned out very well. If I can like give you guys info, like not really info, but like the skill set to drive it, I mean, you would have to know how to drift in Forza. Like I think a beginner could pick it up and drive it. I really do, but it would be a handful for a beginner. I just think most of my cars with all the horsepower would be hard for anybody new driving, unless you just naturally gifted and you can just pick it up and go. But this car, I would say you would need a little bit of you definitely need a little bit of experience drifting before jumping into this car. It's kind of aggressive, but it's not like overly aggressive that you can't drive the car. I mean, I like it. It's smooth. It holds angles. I actually do really enjoy driving it. I just hate that it took me so long to rebuild one of these cars, because the last two I had uploaded for this car was from 2022 or 23. I'm just like, man, I really need to try to build one of these cars again. Because I mean, my tuning has come a long way since then. But we did it, guys. I mean, that was 1,055,000, I believe. And the car's nice. I mean, you guys will enjoy the car. You guys will have a great time enjoying it, driving it. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, I will join the Discord. If you guys have any suggestions, hit me up, man. I'm waiting for some more suggestions. I do have a couple in the archive that people have requested. I'm still working on them, just trying to get them good for you guys to release them. But guys, that will be it for me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.